Previously on Mo's Rants. I did hear that, Miko, when when Lisa came over. She like, Carl just iced me out. Okay. There's no reason for you two to even still be talking. Carl, they don't want your ass. You ain't got no black car. Your daddy police. We ain't fucking with you, Lisa. Get out of my house. Who are you anyway? I got me a new thing. I got me a new boo. I got my black car. You think I want to be with your ass? Nope. What up, Renee? What's going on? I got my black card back. Now, here we go. Here we go. VIV versus VIV. The 30-minute confrontation. Because these two, from the moment that she touched down on the PJ, they got big bread. Big bread. I would have put VIV on a motherfucking Frontier flight. Maybe Delta. I might upgrade it to Delta. But we ain't doing no PJ. You flying right into LAX. You got, I was about to say Carlton. You got Jazz picking you up from the airport in the hoopty, the low rider on the Mo's. Neek. For a jet like that, there's probably about $30,000 to $50,000 for a flight from from Philly to LA. That's probably about $30,000 or $40,000. Now let me find out that. Don't let me find out that this nigga. That would be funny if they put that in there. That Uncle Phil is using campaign funds to fund this lavish traveling. Let me find out he over here being crooked using his funds. Hell yeah. I'm like, does Southwest fly from Philly to LA? Because you can get 2 free bags with LA. With Southwest. I ain't gonna put it on Spirit. That thing a little janky. But yeah, we put it on Southwest. Southwest, hey, you want to get away? $99. Probably like $120 from up there if you book it soon enough, but it's gonna be an all-day affair. You're gonna get on that Southwest flight at 7 in the morning, have a layover in Denver, and then they're gonna fly your ass to Dallas, and then from Dallas to LA. Think you leaving at 7, you ain't getting there till 11 p.m. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Hey, $49 for the fare? No. The prayer cloth ain't coming for. Hey, you want a flight and you want the prayer cloth, it's gonna be at least 70. Then she pulls up and she all ungrateful and shit. Like, even though we know Viv didn't pay for this and we know Phillip paid for it, you need to come out here and you need to be thanking them. You ain't never flew in no luxury before. You ain't never flew no luxury before. You need to, when you get off this plane, the first person you need to be hugging is Viv. That's the first person you hug, and then you hug your son. You need to be grateful that they afforded this plane. You need to be grateful that they afforded Will a better life. And then you getting mad at Will talking about, I don't want you to get erased. You sent my ass out here. I didn't volunteer to come out here. I cried. I begged to stay in Philly. I got niggas on my head in Philly right now because of you, Ma. Talking about don't erase me out your memory. Out my memory. Motherfucker, you my mom. I ain't gonna erase you out my memory, but damn, this life that they living out here was a little bit better. That plane, that cost of that flight that you were just on is more than what you make in a year, Ma. You need to get out here, and I'd be pointing at Aunt Viv like this, like, go hug her first, Ma. You gotta hug her first. And then they out here, they acting like they ain't even cool with each other. She don't even want to hug V. Vi, my bad. We just gonna call it V because I really don't like the name Vi. I really don't like the name Vi. We just gonna call it V. Now they out here, Will's all hype and stuff. He looking like a young man now. Like y'all sisters. I don't know how y'all acting like this. You over here, oh hey, let me try to get in on that. She like, let me hug my son. And from the moment they touch down, it's been on site. It's been on site. Bradshaw said, yeah, why are you giving me a photo for my birthday? And then, oh man, we're gonna get to that. You You gave me a goddamn a photo on my birthday. Man, you can send me that shit during the week, Mom. Ain't no birthday present. I don't want this shit. A picture of me as a kid. That ain't no gift. That's my picture. That's a picture of me. How you gonna give me a gift of me? It ain't no birthday present. Now you see, hey, man, move, get mother. That's like people saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, oh, we're gonna get on her too. You know, she's strong. She's a strong woman. Now, wait, they get to the house. You know they weren't doing too much talking. They stopped at Five Guys. No, this ain't no Five Guys cup, but you know they didn't do too much talking on the ride home. It was just mainly Will. They get to the house and she looking around like, "Oh, you have been painting. There's that picture, the jump rope for heart." She's like, "Yeah, there it go, there it go." Will talking about, "All right, mom, I'm gonna take your stuff upstairs. You get comfortable." Whole time we got a fight in the pool house. This girl, like, listen to this. Lisa is not allowed to see Will. We're gonna get on it. She's not allowed to see Will. She was just at a party with this nigga. The police came. Carlton found out that his cousin is smashing his ex. She sneaks out of her house. She goes over to their house, breaks into the pool house, and trying to have sex in there. No, Lisa, what the hell? Everything you did was wrong. Go home. Talking about in the pool house. I would have responded, what the fuck are you doing in the pool house? Don't send me no kissy faces. It better be an emergency. You done broke into the pool house. And how'd you get back there anyway? Where's Geoffrey at? He ain't house managing. We ain't got no one watching the cameras to see that there was some random person just walking into the pool house in the middle of the daytime. Lisa over here breaking in houses. Now, out of nowhere, this conversation could have been held on the phone. They wait till they get to the house, and they go into like the little. This isn't the formal dining room that they were going into the formal living room because this is the living room you don't sit in. But when they had the campaigns, they sit in there because it's official business. But now she's talking about. I've been wondering about Lou, and I don't know if I should tell Will. If I'm on Viv, I'm like, what are you telling me for? You need to be telling your son about his daddy. I know about that nigga Lou. Trust me, Lou don't know where we live. He don't come over here. Well, I don't know if I should tell him or not. Well, it's his dad. If you were bold enough to bring that bum ass picture, you were bold enough to tell your son about his daddy. What kind of birthday gift is that? You flew all the way across the country. $30,000 flight. $30,000 flight for you to bring an 8x10 picture that wasn't even in HD. A picture of me talking about this a birthday gift. Why'd you wrap this shit up? Just hand me this. Right when you got off the plane, you should have been holding the picture. Here you go, Will, a baby picture. You don't wrap. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time with getting me a picture for my birthday. I don't want no picture for my birthday. It's one thing to get a picture, but a framed picture of me as a kid, it ain't like a framed picture of me hooping or dunking or nothing, like a highlight, something that I actually care about. I don't want no picture of me as a kid. That ain't no gift. That's a picture of me. Make a copy and give it to me. Motherfucker, matter of fact, don't even print that thing off, mom. Go ahead, put it on the computer and email it to me. I can look at it whenever I want to. I'm not about to hang that up. Even though in my bathroom, I got a little picture of me outside in the back. I have my diaper off running around. But yeah, that's for the bathroom picture. But that wasn't no gift. It's a picture of me as a kid. Ain't no gift. Come on, ma. Then she talk about, you trying to upstage me on Will's birthday. You brought a fucking picture. Upstage you? All I had to do was show up and that's better than a picture. Upstage you? That raggedy ass picture. I got better pictures over here than that shit. Talking about upstage me. How much your Jay is going? We ain't even got to that part yet, but fuck it. We here now. Now I'm on her ass because that shit was stupid. You always trying to upstage me. Upstage you? Motherfucker, you brought a picture. You brought a picture to your son's 17th birthday party. You talking about this man becoming a man. Get this nigga a box of condoms. That's what you should have got him. You want something frame a fucking box of condoms and hey, here you go, son. You were 17 years old. Go get in some guts. No, you brought him a baby picture talking about don't upstage me. Don't upstage you. Do you see what the fuck we living in? Did you see what we picked you up in? I gave your son a Lexus. This nigga ain't never drove a car in his life. Upstage you. I've done that. I've lapped you several times. I didn't upstage you. I live this. I do this. Hell, I got paintings going for $20,000. You brought a fucking picture of this kid, and you want to talk about, I don't want to tell them about Lou when Lou was the nigga that took the picture. I don't want to know to talk about Lou. Lou's the nigga that took the picture. You knew this nigga Will was gonna ask who took this picture. This nigga Will pays attention to everything. You upstaged me. I didn't upstage you. I bought the kid a gift. I didn't give the nigga something that's free. That picture could have been an additional gift. What you got, Mom? You know what I'm saying? Coming home. I got the Rode microphone, y'all. So when we go on the road, you know what I'm saying? We can have some good quality. Now, if I brought this to you, here's a gift. You open it up. Oh, it's a microphone. Oh, and it's a picture of me as a kid. That's what you do with that picture. You don't frame that big motherfucker and bring it and then wrap that shit up. That ain't no goddamn gift. That's a picture of him as a kid. You over here talking about happy birthday, Will. Go ahead, open up them gifts. I would have went over there and I would have seen that shit. I would have said, what the fuck is this? It better not be none of Aunt Bill's painting, mama. I know you lying. You know you done fucked up. I opened this up and it's a picture that Aunt Viv done painted and you re-gifting gifts. The hell you talking about upstage you? You brought a fucking picture. Matter of fact, we got to draw our picture tonight too. But I guarantee it's going to be better than that. It's going to be better than that damn framed picture of him as a baby. She holding that little nigga like this. Oh, thanks, Mom, for giving me what I rightfully own. Yeah. We ain't done with it though, because the goofy is just begun. Shout out to Brillo. Shout out to Brillo with the goofy. Now they talking about, oh, okay, cool. Now they got a little beef because she follows Hilary and Hilary blocked her. Hilary blocked her mom, so now they kind of upset with that. And I'm thinking, okay, who cares? It's social media. Y'all 40 fucking years old. Y'all arguing over social media because Aunt Viv is blocked and Vi gets to see her. That's normally how it is. Most of like my sister, rest in peace to Tanika. Her and my Aunt Kim, they are close as hell. Aunt Kim is my mama's sister. But her and my Aunt Kim and my sister, they close as hell. That's just how it is. Who cares? Who cares? It's social media. And y'all 40 years old arguing over this shit because she blocked you and your daughter over here thotting it up. Your daughter thotting it up. Even Vi looked at that and said, ooh, girl, I don't like that. I don't like that. He'd be talking, it was only one time. It was only one time, all right. And guess what? Look at her face. She said, ooh, that video looked a little stank. You got to powder up when you get on there. I could tell, girl, you wasn't that time of the month. Because I was looking at that video. I said, this don't look like no thirsty chef to me. This look like dry chef to me. I don't know, Hill. You shouldn't do those no more. Them didn't. Yeah, Hill, don't do those no more. Don't do those no more. Like, damn, you couldn't get that out, Aunt Vi. She talking about now we getting into the meat and potatoes. So we find out that Carlton, you know what I'm saying, he's doing his thing. But now they get into, you know what we did? We had to take care of mama. When you came out here, we sacrificed everything. You the older fucking sister. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm not going to depend on my little brother to do something. If something happens to my parents, I'm going to be there. I'm the older brother. Now, I understand if my brother can get there, you know what I'm saying? He'll get there. But if he got other things to do, my family, we understand that. We all have our own lives. Try to make it back when you can. She talking about, y'all were sending money, but it doesn't change the fact that I was there with mom the whole time. You want a random person to live with mom? What? It ain't a random person. You gonna know who this person is. They come over to the house. You actually interview. You can tell them, I don't want this person. I want this person. You can talk to the people before they come over to the house and assist you. And it wasn't like they were about to be there 24/7. They were gonna be there while your ass was at work. And then when you got home, you would take care of mom. It ain't that hard. Two people, that's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers in that little bitty ass Philly house that you got. Plus, you had Will. Well, I mean, this is before Will was born, but you, your mama, and her. What y'all gonna do in there? What are we arguing over? You took care of mom. Good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's our family. I came out to LA to pursue my dreams. All right, I couldn't make it back. I was broke. We already know that. Why are we arguing over who took care of mom? Y'all were sending money, but it doesn't change the fact. Phil was like, nigga, it ain't my mama. What you want me to do? You want me to fly out there and hang the fuck out with y'all while I'm trying to raise these M's? The fuck? You think this campaign life is free? You see what you in? You see this motherfucking plane you flew out here on? You want me to come up there? What you want me to do? Why you talking to us like that? I sent money. I did what I was supposed to do as a husband. Hell, it ain't my mama, but it's my mother-in-law. I'm still gonna help out a little bit where I can. And you ain't gonna be talking to Viv like that. But Phil don't say shit. He just letting everybody come in this house and disrespect him. Everybody here disrespect. They arguing. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. You ain't help mom. You helped mom. What do I need to be there for? What do I need to be there for? But it gets even better. Now they come in here every chance she can get. She's slipping up about to talk about Lou. She talking about Lou. She coming here making the breakfast. Oh, you look just like. Oops, I didn't want to say that. Who look like who, mom? Oh, I don't want to bring it up. You get all your good looks from me. The only thing Will gets from you, I will say they do look. Say they do look similar. I'm like, okay, they did good with these castings. Carlton came in there, he never had a biscuit in his life because his mama's a thought. Yeah, I said it. His mama a thought, and I told y'all, and y'all was laughing at me. But the only thing they got in common is this same fade. She ain't got your looks. I want to see what Lou look like. But yeah, now we find out that back in the day, and y'all were laughing when Reed was calling her Viv Smith, but she was a thought. She got up on the stage with D'Angelo, and we know D'Angelo in his prime. That nigga was ripped, you know what I'm saying? On the stage, no shirt on. She got up there, and I remember I told y'all I was gonna go back and get the audio, and I'll put that in probably at the end of this rant. I'm gonna show y'all where I said Aunt Viv Smith, she was back there throwing that monkey back in the day. She won the twerk contest 3 years in a row. Y'all remember I told y'all that on the live? Yeah, Reed called her out. Ooh, Viv Smith. Ooh, did I say that? My bad, Vivian Banks. Yeah, I remember you from back in the day. You were throwing that thing, and we found out 100% verified that Aunt Viv was a thought back in the day, and now we see why her daughter a thought now, because I told y'all the whole family, it works its way down. Everything I say is coming to light. Everything. Your mama a thought. You on the internet thoughting it up. Ashley out here prematurely thoughting it up, trying to run around the streets to go meet up with some girl that don't even like her. But it runs in the family. It runs in the family. They laughed at me. If you knew in here, they laughed at me. Kendall, she laughed at me. This Bradshaw, they laughed at me. Eric, my brother, they laughed at me. Anna, I know you was in here. They laughed at me when I told y'all twerk contest 3 years in a row. I said this back in episode 3 or 4. And now look at it. She in here twerking. You come down in the kitchen and the first thing you do is toot that thing up. Look, she came in. Then what did she do? Uh-huh. You could do it, put your back into it. I could do it, put your back into it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she came in, started twerking. The first thing you heard was she put her hands up on her knees and got her bows on her thighs. She liked to twerk it at the circus. I could tell that she fly. You know what I'm saying? Ay, 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 ay. She came in here, got on that counter, started like, girl, you don't put that thing up. We in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? We in the kitchen. You come in here tooting that thing up. You ain't the thirsty chef. You the thirsty chef's mama. Put that thing up. You ain't giving Phil none of that backside. You ain't giving Phil none of that, so put it up. Coming in here. Head tied up, head down. Pussy popping on a handstand. She talking about, I ain't climb up on the stage. I was invited. Your ass ran up there. No panties on, no nothing. Just up there, just getting it. Yeah, I was right. Tighten it up back in the day. Viv Smith. I told y'all, Viv Smith was a freak. And y'all laughed at me. Yeah. Why my mama don't know how to cook? Because your mama was in the streets. I didn't say it. She said it. So that means she was really out there freak nasty. Freak nasty. She didn't say your mom was a wild one. She said your mama was in the streets. Your mama was in the streets. And we know in the streets back in the 70s and 80s meant something different. It mean you was really in the streets. You was in the streets. She done came out here to LA and was throwing that monkey all around the town, and Phil was just a fool to get caught up with it. Your mama don't know how to cook because she was in the streets. She was making them things clap instead of flipping flip jacks. Anna said the thirsty artist. Yeah. Yeah. Came in here proud too. Came in here proud. Like, that's not something you're supposed to talk about in front of your son. That you were starting it up with D'Angelo. He invited me on the stage. Well, you a married woman now. You shouldn't even be thinking about that shit. At least not in front of your son. Now, if you and your sister talking about that, all right. But don't be starting it up in the kitchen, bringing that stank in here. You over here sleeping in the damn painting room. Ain't took a shower in 3 days because you on a tight schedule for Reed. A nigga that ain't even paying you. You on a tight schedule and ain't getting paid. Your daughter on a tight schedule and she ain't getting paid. What did I tell y'all? It's in the bloodline. Everything the mama do, the daughter does the same thing. Thought. Artist, content creator. Yeah, not getting paid, not getting paid. Both getting used by a man that ain't they husband or they boyfriend. It's in the bloodline. And we ain't done, Vi. We are not done. We still on your ass. Let's go. We go to the boardwalk. This nigga Will out here, he getting his mom some ice. We got all these random ass people back here. They talking about, yeah, shit, we in Bel-Air, you know what I'm saying? I'd be back there throwing up the big C's for Cali Carl if I was in the background. Now they out here, and he's like, man, yo, it's dope out here. My Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil, they gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. Well, what about me? I raised you by myself. Who gives a fuck? You his mama. You supposed to raise the nigga. He ain't talking about his whole life was just based off of this journey that he's on right now. He's talking about right now they gave him an opportunity and things are starting to look up. But your selfish ass wanted to take all the credit and talk about, well, what about me? I raised you by myself. He's like, yeah, I'm just talking about right now. You have to be a selfish motherfucker to think like I'm, goddamn, I'm mixing all the B. You gotta be, oh my goodness. Now we out here and I gotta listen to your ass. You already been complaining with Aunt Viv all damn day. Now you out here talking about, what about me? Well, I raised you. I know that, Mom, but you didn't give me an opportunity to hoop like this. Because that West Philly bullshit I was living in was the slums. So yes, Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil have gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. Thank you for raising me and doing your job as a mom, but I wasn't begging to be born. You had me. Your responsibility was to raise me. I can't change that, Mom. I love you. I love you. I know that. But right now, the situation that I'm in is because of my uncle and I. And what did you do? You knew you weren't capable of continuing to raise me, so you sent me out here because of the lifestyle that we were living back there was not good for my well-being. So you sent me out here because even you knew it was a better lifestyle for me out here. So yes, they did do more for me. And now he's like, damn, Mom, you know what I'm saying? I was coming out here to have a happy conversation with you. It's my birthday, and you talking all this silly shit. I don't want to hear this. Now I want to know about my dad, because you've been hinting at this guy, Lou, the whole time you've been here, but you ain't said nothing. And she talk about, well, you know, your dad. Now you want to get sad. You wasn't sad when that nigga was busting it open, was you? You wasn't crying then. You knew the nigga wasn't nothing then. Now you want to get mad 17 years later talking about he ain't getting nothing right. He ain't had nothing right when he was busting it down. So why would you have a kid with this dude? And then you talk about, oh, he got all these. Let Will find that out by himself. Just because you think he failed at something don't mean he failed. This nigga could have had something that was going. You ain't got much going. You at the hospital working fucking 24s. We seen you at the hospital on your lunch break. That's how busy your ass is. You got to call on your lunch break because your ass is working all the time. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going. Because what else happened? She talk about, you know, I was young. We don't want to hear that shit. You was old enough to know to have sex. I was young too. I'm 36. I'm a young man now. Let's fuck it. I'm gonna fuck up tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna go fuck up and do some silly shit. Y'all know what I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was fine of mine. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. Tell this man about his damn daddy. That's all the nigga want to know. He ain't saying hook me up with him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying let me meet up with him. Shakira, no, I can't show the full show on YouTube. They'll hit me with something. You know what I'm saying? That ching ching, that strike. Not just ooh. Well, you look like. Well, I don't want to say you look like. He said, "Hey, mom, on some real shit. Tell me about my damn daddy, man. I ain't asked for much. You already planning on giving me a fucking picture for my birthday. You really want to give me a picture for my birthday, but you don't want to tell me about my dad? It would have been easier just to tell me about my dad than to wrap that picture up. That bullshit. That's going out in the pool house. Yeah, she over here lying and stuff. Nobody want to hear that. You want to take credit for everything. Yeah. And it ain't over with. It ain't over. We only about halfway on VI. We only halfway on your ass. Now we going in. We out here eating dinner. She talking about, well, we having Will's lunch. She talking about y'all come here a lot. Yeah. Did you not just see us pick your ass? How many times I gotta tell you? We just flew your ass out here to $50,000 jet. You think we don't? You think we ain't ate at the finest? You think we out here eating McDonald's? This ain't Philly. This is motherfucking LA. We live this life. She talking about y'all come here all the time. Viv is like, yeah. How you think Will knew about this? You ain't got no money. Yeah, we come here. And now she talking about, you know how much we sacrificed, me and mama, so you can go out there and paint? I was upset when you stopped paying because we rich. Like, who gives a shit? That's old, man. Y'all 40 years old. Y'all 40 years old. And y'all arguing about some shit when y'all was 17. You didn't help out with mama. Okay. Okay. I went to LA. Y'all knew I was going to LA. Y'all agreed to send me to LA. So why are you upset with it? Why are you upset with it? But it ain't over with. It ain't over with. Because now we at the worst parenting moment of Bel-Air. We getting food from Roscoe's. Viv got the perfect birthday setup. We gonna open gifts after dinner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fuck up. Don't fuck up the rotation. Now we got this picture with the frame. We like, all right, cool. But damn, them damn J's, boy. Them J's something else. Them J's something else. They clean too. Let me see something. We got these raggedy ass gifts. Carlton talking about I got some ankle weights. See, Carlton got something he can use. Carlton got something he can use. You showed up with a picture. Let me see what that damn baby picture look like. Look at this. She got this double frame picture. This ain't even an 8x10. This motherfucking 6x8. Bring me this goofy shit. I don't want this picture. Look at this. Nobody want this. You could have sent me this picture. You could have scanned this or something, took a picture of a picture with your phone. Hell, JP taking pictures off the damn TV. You could have did something. I don't want this for my birthday. I don't even celebrate my birthday. But if my mom came to me with a picture, I'd be like, what? Mama, you know you tripping. You know you wrong for this. And you can ask Sharice because she ain't here. My mom would laugh. If my mom bought a gift like this, she would be laughing. It wouldn't be a serious gift. Like, here you go. But Sharice will tell you, we don't celebrate no birthdays, but this damn picture ain't no damn gift. This right here is an insult. At this point, Mom, just go back to Philly. Just go back to Philly. When I told you on the boardwalk that Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv gave me an opportunity you never could, you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. What can I do with this to help me in life? Look at this picture of you and me. Matter of fact, who took that picture? You did. You did on Viv. You took that picture. She's talking about, nah, it was a Leo. That was before I got there. She's like, oh, let's go open up this stuff. What? Quit talking about Leo or Lou. I don't even know the nigga name no more. But then you go over here to these J's. Look at that. She had the J's inside of a box. You know what I'm saying? The J's in a box inside of a box. These off whites too. I was gonna look up the price for them, but I knew I can't afford them. I wasn't even gonna look at it. I wasn't even gonna look at it. You know, I wasn't gonna look at the price for y'all. Yeah, Sharice, who says that? Who took the picture? I don't give a fuck. I'm upset about getting the picture. Now, doing all of this, during the kids' time, you just gonna updo me. She talking about, girl, I ain't know how much shoes cost. She seen that price and still bought it. She ain't consult Phil. Phil moved. All Phil did was move over $1.2 million of his own money into his own campaign, and she got upset. So I know he was upset for that 1,500 she dropped on these shoes with Michael Jordan's signature on. So that I said maybe like 1,500 in my recap, but it's really with a signature on them. So that means she had to get them off of like Stock Extra. She went into a store. These things is at least 5 bands. At least 5 bands. Now we figuring out everything. We like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We got gifts. You trying to upstage me on my son's birthday? Upstage you? All I did was get the kid. Your son plays basketball. Bought him some shoes. I didn't know how much it cost. You just upset that your baby daddy is a bum and she got Phillip J. Banks, Big Banks. You know what I'm saying? Big B's in the building. We got Callie Carl. You over here talking about you updid me. I didn't updo you. I just bought the kids some shoes. You made bad decisions. Y'all sacrificed for me to come out to California. I eventually got on. She talking about me. I carried you. Mama carried you, and then Phillip carried you. Well, Philip's supposed to. He's her fucking husband. That's what you get married for, that partnership. Most of the time, women always want them, you know what I'm saying, the nigga that's doing something with himself. And Uncle Phil is on top of his game. So you mad because she married a nigga that was doing something after her twerking and thotting it up days, and you was out here taking care of mama, sleeping with Lou and having Will. You upset with her for doing one thing correctly and marrying a man that wasn't a fucking bum like you did? You knew good and damn well Lou was a bum. I'm talking about he had failed endeavors. Failed endeavors? You were a failed endeavor. Failed endeavors. We all got businesses that ain't take off. But what was you doing? You knew good and damn well Lou wasn't the type of nigga that was gonna stay around. Why you don't want me, man? If you would have learned from the OG Fresh Prince, you would have knew not to have a baby with Lou. We knew Lou was a deadbeat in the original series, so you should have known in the second series not to be one. Said, fuck that, I'm gonna have this baby with Lou. We in Philly. Mm-hmm. How Viv go from thotting it up and painting, being a starving artist, to marrying Phil and having this wonderful house, able to bring your son in here because you can't keep shit together in Philly. Because you wanted to have a baby by a bum ass nigga. Now you mad at your sister for doing something right. Normally, I'm not on Viv's side. I love Viv, but normally I ain't on her side. But today I'm sticking up for her because this is just downright wrong by V. Upstaging me. You brought a fucking picture to a 17-year-old birthday party. I wouldn't even bring my daddy a picture for his fucking 72nd birthday or his 73rd. What is it, 2020? Or his 72nd birthday this year. If I go and see him, I'm not bringing him again. I might not even show up to that nigga birthday. I might FaceTime him 2 days after his birthday. What up, Dad? But we don't care. We don't trip off of that. We don't trip off of that. We got love for each other. Exactly, Neek. She's bitter and blaming her sister for her circumstances. No one told you to sleep with Lou. No one told you to have Will. You did that. You did that, but let me guess, you were young. You were trying to find yourself. Oh, that sounds like the same shit that your niece was talking about to Kylo. Just like Kylo, she didn't read that goddamn contract. Just like you and Lou, you ain't read Lou's fucking work history. You looked at that and said, failed, 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 failed. Fuck it, let's have a baby. That's what you did. You can't be mad at Viv for doing right. She went out there and went to school. If you were so jealous of her, why would you help send her ass to LA then? You were wanting her to fail. That's what it was. Yeah, we're seeing the true colors now. You wanted your sister to fucking fail out in LA. So you could always take that and hold that above her head. We did all this for you. You stopped painting. We sent you to LA. Now look at you. But now she's somewhat successful. Her and her family are good to go. And your son out here loving living with them more than he love living with you. Because the whole time you lied about this nigga daddy. You ain't told this nigga nothing about his daddy in 17 years. Now the boy want to know about his damn daddy, and you talking about, man, he done failed. You ain't tell this nigga one good thing about his daddy. I know everything wasn't bad about him, but now you got this nigga Will cussing at you because you won't tell this nigga the truth. He can't even trust his own mama. He got to go to Geoffrey to get information about his damn daddy, and you talking about upstage you. You ain't no fucking mama. You got your son out here talking about, come back to Philly. I miss you. Yeah, well, I don't miss being in Philly. Niggas is shooting up there, mama. I'm going to stay out here. Fuck what you talking about. I'm 17. I'm a fucking man now. You brought me a picture and you think I'm supposed to be happy with this shit when I was just on the boardwalk opening up to you about to cry because I want to know who my daddy is and you lying to me? Talking about, man, I don't really want to talk about him right now. Yeah, I want to talk about him right now. We're going to talk about this nigga right now. We either going to talk about this nigga right now. I'm breaking this picture. And I know you're going to cry over this picture because you didn't frame this big ass motherfucking picture. This big ass frame that the picture don't even fit in. You done flew on a plane with this goofy shit to bring to me. But you won't tell me about my daddy. I ain't say I want to meet this nigga. I just want to know a little bit about my daddy. What he like to do? You couldn't tell me nothing. So you mean to tell me this whole time you didn't had a baby with a man, you ain't know shit about him? You can't tell me nothing. All you know is I look like the nigga. But hey, that's your mom right there. You better love her. She's a strong woman. She raised Will all by herself. Who gives a fuck? It's her kid. Raise that motherfucker. You want a goddamn biscuit? Go cook one, motherfucker. But that's your kid. You knew that nigga Lou was a bum and you still had a baby with him. All this goofy shit they got going on here. We don't give a fuck she raised that kid by herself. My sister raised her 2 boys by herself and I never, ooh, you a strong woman. You had them kids. I helped out with them. I never complained. Well, I did complain. I hated watching them little niggas after work. Them motherfuckers will be running around all damn day. You like, sit your ass down. Fuck. But yeah, when my sister got off work, I ain't tell her, hey man, good job on going to work today and holding it down and paying the rent like you supposed to do as an adult. I said, shit, I'm out, Tanika. I'm going home. I'm trying to get to the house so I can get in my own bed. I love my sisters. But when it comes to them kids, fuck that. I can watch them for maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes unassisted if they chilling and they already ate. When they start doing all that running around and yelling and shit, go to your mama, get up out my face. And now you upset because your sister actually succeeded in life. She did exactly what she was supposed to do when she went to LA and y'all sent her out there. Exactly what she was supposed to do. And now you upset. Steven says hey man, she ain't supposed to raise your kids. They your kids. They your kids. And now you yelling Y'all yelling in the house about complete nonsense. Like, who cares? I'm not the victim. It's not my fault that you failed because you had sex with Lou. Mama told you not to have sex with Lou anyway, and you did it. You were out here fast. You talking about my thotting it up days. All I was doing was twerking. You over here, you laying down and clapping them cheeks. It's all good though. Said at her age, she need therapy. Get over that hurt, man. Ain't no therapy. Viv should have slapped her in her damn mouth, disrespecting her up in her house like that. Well, bow! Shut your ass up. Talking to me like that. You up in my house. Put your ass on that fucking Spirit flight back. OT, the white boy is the dude that played basketball. You remember in the classroom? That's Will's homeboy, the one that was telling him what to do to get on the basketball team. I forgot what his name was, but the one that didn't have his homework or didn't show up on time. One of the damn things. Yeah, you know Will ain't really got that many people, but then yeah, that ain't it. Oh, then she talking. I forgot all about Lisa getting introduced to her. Lisa coming over after trying to take it from my boy. You know what I'm saying? Take it from my boy. Early in the episode, she talking about my son treating you like a gentleman. We need to be asking where Lou at? Where Lou at? Maybe he can be taught to treat women like a gentleman from his daddy. But we don't know where Lou is because don't nobody want to tell this boy where his damn daddy is. Everybody talking about, oh, well, you know, Geoffrey, keep him away from the house. Let's not talk about Lou. What? Steven said, who messes with a nigga named Lou anyway? Sound like a runner. Yeah, like Lou? Is it short for Lewis? Like, what the hell is your real name, Lou? Neek said, how Lisa don't feel goofy. Hey, man. When you getting your back blown out and you thotting it up, you don't care. Jimmy on the beat, boy.